Yo, what's going on, guys? Master AB here, and I'm back for a video. I haven't recorded a video on my channel for a very, very, very long time. Yeah, so I'm super excited to get into this. So, there's a league that I've played. Um, I've already played the whole entire regular season, and I thought that I wanted to go over my wild card analysis of this game because I thought that next season, if I get in, I want to record the whole entire thing. But I just want to get back into the mood of recording. So this is kind of just a random snippet of a league game that I'm playing in. It's called DTC. Um, I think it's called Destined Trainer Conference. Don't hate me, and it's owned by BTP Raven. Um, Pretty cool lad. Um, and yeah, so I'm very happy that I was invited and I was accepted. So I just want to thank you, Raven, for letting me join. But yeah, this is gonna be. I'm gonna try to spice up some of my videos, but I just want to get my more in depth things as I've been really busy with life stuff. So I haven't been really too in depth with Mons. So I will go over my whole entire team real quick, and it's right here on the screen. So this was an Uber's draft league. You're allowed to have one Ubers, and there was Z moves. To give you a little bit of context of it, this was my team. I've never played a full Ubers draft league like this. It was very hard for me, especially when drafting, to know what I wanted. With DLC coming up, so Coco was my first round pick because I just wanted playoff close combat. Scummy, Umbreon, Quag were a really good defensive core. Because I didn't really know what Uber I was gonna get, so my Uber was my very last pick. So I really wanted to build a nice core on that. So Guaranteed and Scummy, Umbreon, Quag, I think was a really good core. Celebi is really good in there. I added it late. Salazzle has been a big help for me. Same with Aselgor and Lopunny. I think Coco and Lopunny really help bring nice offense to this team. Smeargle I haven't brought yet. I was gonna bring him in the regular season, haven't brought him. And Red Giants I picked up just for a little bit more Spadef bulk. But yeah, I really do like this team. I actually went. I don't even remember my record. I think I went like 5-5, and I just squeaked in playoffs. Right here, yeah, I went 5-5-1, and I just beat Raven. So I made playoffs, and I'm battling uh Bailey Perry and the Tennessee Tyranitars. So Bailey Perry has one on a Rampage. I watched a couple of videos. I kind of studied on how he played a little bit and what he likes to bring. Um, this matchup was a little bit easier for me. To prep for. Sand was a really big issue, but Skarmory did check it very well. I'll just put these on side by side comparison. Yeah, so looking up the matchup right now, Mega Salamence, huge threat. I had no safe switching to Mega Salamence. Due to the fact that Mega Salamence can run almost anything in the game and be threatening. Special with Hyper Voice Flamethrower, Dragon Dance, defensive with Roost Toxic, Return Facade, Dragon Dance, Sub, literally anything. I could beat down my Skirmy, beat down my Umbreon in 2 hits, set up on Umbreon. Giratina gets bought by Draco. Celebi gets hit because it has Aerialate, Lopunny, outspeed, same with Coco, but offensively it gets Earthquake and then Aerialate. And Quag doesn't wall it, Regice doesn't wall it, Salazzle just doesn't beat it because it's slower than it. Aselgor could kill it with Final Gambit, but if it was max for death, you could just roost it off on that turn. I could run HP Ice if I really want to, but it didn't KO. Celebi didn't really do anything like I said before, and Smeargle was not the wing. So Mega Salamence was a huge threat, and I think I built around Mega Salamence pretty well. Excadrill always got checked by Skarmory. Skarmory I think is a monster. Vape caused a lot of issues. Arcanine also. Togekiss was his only really good defogger. He had Magic Bounce here, and Excadrill could spin, but I do have an insane spin blocker in Giratina, so I really thought that Togekiss could only bring defog on his team. Tyranitar is also a big threat because Skarmory tries to wall it. Has Fire Blast. If it was mixed Fire Blast with AV, could be really threatening because then it could wall out Umbreon. It could be D-Dance with Fire Blast, could beat down Umbreon that way. But in total, since his Z move users were Espeon Excadrill, I can double check this quickly. Uh, Yep. Hold it. Okay. Yeah. So I was more worried about a drill Z move than an Espeon Z move. To be fair, because I'm around just walls Espeon, and with my set that I just didn't die to a Fairy Z. Weezing, I knew 100% was coming. It just walls out Lopunny and Coco super, super, super well. Other than that, though, Coco really runs rampant on his team. He has no really safe Coco switch-ins if I ran a mixed Coco set. I was going to run Z Mirror move for Excadrill, but at the same time, I didn't think he was going to bring Excadrill. If anything, he would just bring Raltitar. I think that Skarmory just walls Excadrill entirely, and all it really could do was Rapid Spin and set up Stealth Ups on me. I just had some good checks. Garatina, Celebi, Skarmory, Quag, Umbreon could wall it if it was defensive. But yeah, so the six that I thought he was gonna bring were or I thought when prepping was Salaman's Vape, Togekiss, Weezing, Tyranitar, Arcanine. I didn't think Espeon was gonna come. Um, but yeah, going on to my build. So I wanted an abstract build. That was what I was thinking right away. So at first I was gonna run as Demir move Coco, like I said, but this type of Coco really, really ran through him. With close combat, always KOing Excadrill, and Thunderbolt mild because I only had to run 340 speed. Because even if he was defensive Espeon, um, I would still be able to move around it just because I have nice defensive checks here. Um, and 340 speed to outspeed modest elements because due to the fact that my speed twos were already way better than his, I felt that he wasn't going to run max speed Salamence because he wanted more damage output than he would. And overall, this Coco could really, or modest or adamant Salamence, sorry, could really output him. And it ended up, I'll play in my video, but it ended up kind of working. But yeah, so with close combat, I always can hit Excadrill super hard, and playoff just really hurts his team. But Thunderbolt was there for with the 80 uh 80 special attack EVs and mild nature, 2-shot defensive Arcanine with electric train, and always 2-shot defensive Weezing, which I thought was coming. Substitute was really good for switch-ins because if Excadrill did come and his only really big wall what for Coco is Excadrill, if I sub up on Excadrill, I can guarantee a close combat off for free or just free damage on his team, and he really has a hard time forcing Coco off the field. Especially he has to have a Scarf user like maybe Arcanine or Espeon to really force Coco to come out, and that's what I really wanted him to do. I wanted to play a role where if Espeon or Arcanine Scarfed, then I can start walling him with Dormammu and Sora a lot easier, and it'll put off the pressure of running a Z move, Fairy MZ on Espeon. Um, but yeah, um, but overall, I ran a mild defense nature instead of a Spadef nature because I just thought Hyper Voice was just better against me overall, like special Salamence. I just feel that a lot more than physical Salamence, just because I have Skarmory. Next, I have Lopunny. Like I said before, I outspeed tuned him. So every time Lopunny came in, it literally just got free damage off. So I really wanted just to run the standard Lopunny set. I just shoved everything else into HP. Hopefully to live a couple more Scalds from Vaporeon or like a Flamethrower from Arcanine here and there. But yeah, every time this thing comes in, it just gets free damage. Dusclops and Weezing are his two best checks for this thing, but being able to have DLC and Lopunny with U-turn, even if I get Rocky Helmet Chip, I always can play off of the Weezing play. Next, I have Dormammu. I think that his heal bellas are really good. But I think that Thunder Weaving on this Mega Salamence switch on the Arcanine with Thunderwave plus Hex, I can really get a ton of work done. And I bought Oilsphere for obviously the Tyrannitar, and then I bought Pain Split for just more longevity. Getting some chip off of Arcanine when it comes in, and yeah. So so I ran 200 HP, 56 defense, and 252 Spadef. So this guarantees me lives 2 Draco Meteors from modest Mega Salamence. So once you get the Spadef drop, I always just live after leftovers. I live 6 Air Slashes from Nasty Plot Togekiss at +2, and this is so I can live 2 returns from Mega Salamence, and also 3 Earthquakes from Excadrill if I get off a Pain Split. And yeah, and also lives 2 Banded Arcanine Flare Blitzes. Or Flare Blitz into Crunch if he does switch, so that was +12%. Um, Next, I bought another spread EV Umbreon. This was also to help out with my Mega Salamence answer. I always live 2 returns from Mega Salamence, unless he's even though he's adamant, I always live 2 Earthquakes from Excadrill. And with this set, I just wanted to get some yawns off. Yes, he can baton pass yawns, but getting a yawn on T-Tar could be really, really crucial. Having him on a sleep will really, really not like it will really, really crucify his team because he only has 1 switch-ins for a lot of my things. Not like me though, because I have many switches and many things on my team. But yeah, so I really want to crucify him. So as well as I also take 2 Dracos. And yeah. Next, I have Skyrim. So, like I said, I ran almost max Spadef on every single Ramond, because his team is more special attack oriented, especially with Fire Blast and Fire Blast and Fire Blast here. And I think Excadrill wins Fire Blast. No, that's Alolan. But yeah, so here I always live 1 Flamethrower from Modest Mega Salamence. Sorry, it was a return into Flamethrower, and here I always live everything that Excadrill hits. I think a +2 Iron Head does 30% to the Skirmer set, and with Body Plus, I just threatened it out. I want to Toxicure just to Toxic the Arcanine and force in a Togekiss or a Vaporeon to Heal Bell. And then with this set, I kind of just wanted to wall up Mega Salamence and try to wall out Excadrill first here. That's most of why Skirmer came here. Also, the Speed EVs, they weren't just there. They're also there to outspeed him creeping Tyranitars. So I was thinking he was going to bring T-Tar and creeping my creep. So he was going to bring 177 T-Tar speed to outspeed my Skarmory with Fire Blast, so I bought 178 to see if he was going to creep my creep. But yeah. And then lastly, I have Celebi here. I wanted Stealth Dogs really, really badly on this team because 25% on Mega Salamence, making it not be able to come in and click things for free really, really, really helped. Especially if he wants default Togekiss, I can always bring in Coco on default Togekiss. Always, always, especially with Wish support. I always can bring it in and always threaten his team. So I thought Stealth Dogs were mega crucial, and especially if he does bring Mega Salamence on Celebi, my Thunder Wave will be able to cripple it a lot more. I was a little bit weak to Vaporeon here, but I think with Wish Pass into Coco, I could really, really get it done. And then Psychic there just for overall damage, especially damaging that Weezing that I knew was coming. And then U-turning for momentum, like I said. So this was my Celebi set. So I always wanted to live an Earthquake into an Iron Head from Excadrill. I always lived a Crunch from T-Tar if he was defensive, and with the 220 and the 72 Spadef, I always live 2 Sludge Bombs from defensive Weezing, and he was modest Psychic. I always 3-hit KO Arcanine if he's just max HP, and always guarantee 1-shot Weezing. And with this speed, I always outspeed max speed Togekiss. So yeah, that's why I really wanted, so I can always get out my Stealth Dogs first. Alright, so let's get back into the battle. So he brought Dusclops. You saw my team before, so he really brought Dusclops and Espeon and like I said before, so he didn't really bring T-Tar and Excadrill, which I found fantastic because Stealth Dogs are very, very good against him. He only has a Magic Lance user, and Togekiss will probably Heavy Duty Boots Defog. Yeah, if not, then my Stealth Dogs forcing him to play my way that I want him to play, getting switches, and really, really worked out for me. Yeah, so let's get into it. So I'm gonna take it slow. So I led with Coco because through some match history, I watched a couple of Bailey's videos. Videos and playoff, not playoff, just battles in general. He always loves to lead Togekiss. I think that even when he brings it, he likes to bring in Togekiss, and especially against my build, Togekiss is really, really good. So I always want to get Coco win, because he didn't have a Coco switch in. Thunderbolt was always free against him, which I really wanted to utilize, but through some other stuff, also he didn't nickname his Pokemon. Um, I really wanted to just utilize it. So yeah. So right away, I always wanted to click that substitute just to get up some free damage. I didn't really know what this. Oh wait, no, I clicked Thunderbolt. I wanted free damage. Sorry. Next, to click substitute. Because I didn't really know what this Dusclops was packing. I thought it was gonna be like a Pain Split set or something, with Plain Split Willow set. So if he was gonna go for a Willow on a predict, I really want to get my sub up. Here, I Thunderbolt again. He reveals Plane Split, which was a really, really good bring. I don't know why he brought Dusclops overall when he had Wheezing, because Pain Split Wheezing could have been no play. I thought maybe Cheetar would have been better, but hey, to each your own, I guess. I thought just Dusclops got kind of walled. I guess he wanted another check to Lopunny. Here he made the Arcanine play, and here I found that like he was more of a mixed Arcanine, I think, set. He was more of an HP variant. And it really, really helped me. Here, I made the misplay. I really, really bit myself in the butt because I wanted to play the sub when he was going to go for the Predict Willow. It really, really forced me not be able to come back in on Togekiss because Air Slash did 21 to 24, which was the actual calc. Togekiss. He was max HP or something. Yeah, it did 21 to 25. So I really, really shot myself in the foot there. And I ended up making the Giratina play. Giratina just walled his whole team, not having Tyrannitar on that build. Here brings Morning Sun. Here I just got off my free T Wave. I didn't think he was gonna go Espeon no matter what. And I got the T Wave hack. So here he showed me that he actually was max HP. When he's paralyzed, and Hex is 33 to 39. And Heal Bells. And my whole plan, right when I saw Heal Bell, is I'm going to waste all 7 of those Heal Bells. And so I made the Sora play because I knew he wasn't running Declean on this build. Because I was thinking more of a Roost Air Slash Heal Bell Defog, which he was. And I knew that I always. Luckily, I actually made it after the 15th. But like I was gonna just try to waste some of his air slashes, and I knew this was gonna be a long game. Here, many times I calc this, and I was like, I can't go Coco here, so I kind of just yawn play. Trying to just feel out what he's gonna do. He's a very, very good player, so I was trying to slow play it and not try to force in a lot of my stuff. Here, it makes a nice Espeon play, predicting another yawn. And I didn't really fall for it. I just wanted damage on foul play. I think, yeah, so now he has Roost. I think I get off a yawn. No, I wish. Oh, because I want to get in Coco here so badly. But I couldn't. And I realized that Synchronine doesn't work. Here, he degleamed, showing me that he was a more offensive Espeon set. Here, I just want to get off my rocks. Oh, wait, no, I U-turned. Sorry for momentum. I got my rocks. Okay, so here, I made the play into Lop, forcing him to go Weezing because I wanted to know what Weezing said he was. I'm knowing that this thing wasn't outspeeding me. And I got off the U-turn, showing Rocky Helmet, which was a little bit annoying, but I expected that. Celebi here, goes Arcanine. I click Psychic, just to check out that Espeon double. Here, I thought rocks were pretty free. With my EV spread, I always live 2 flamethrowers, and it shows off there. Gets it off. Shows that he reveals that he's heavy duty boots. I bring out Coco. Every time I just want a free, I always want to bring in Coco. Here, I thought the game could change. He reveals that he's heavy duty boots Arcanine. And obviously this was a roll. And I went for it. And I got that para, which was really lucky. But here, if he actually played Flamethrower here, I think he could actually have changed the game. Which was a bad play on me. But yeah, I got some paralyzed hacks here. I make the Wish play. He makes an awesome Trick Choice Scarf play. But I get beautiful chip off on Espeon, which I desperately needed. Here, he makes the play. So here, I made the aggressive Coco play. I had to make the... I didn't think I had to, but I think a defensive play would really, really unset me, and I knew he wasn't going to stay in, especially if I got off that foul play. He knew that if Espeon goes down, then, like, he has such hard time of just dealing some massive damage. So I made the aggressive Togekiss play because I think he wanted to get down rocks with because I'm Scarf now. So I got off a beautiful, I think the Wish passed, right? Oh, I didn't get past with the Wish yet. But my Coco makes I make the aggressive Coco play. I'm sorry I can't speak. And then Garatina comes out. Um, yeah, I think my double was for the Arcanine. So I wouldn't let Arcanine come in and play off me again. Here he makes it all amazing. Well, I guess he just deglings, but he made a really, really good play. Here I made the Darm play. Knowing that Extra wasn't here, I thought the Darm was kind of useless. It didn't really do anything, so I just bought Brave Bird and I took it out. Here, he bought in Flamethrower, knocked me out. Which, like I said before, if I didn't have rocks up, this thing would still be at 100%. And like just whittling down Mega Salamence saved me so much stuff. And he also was neutralizing gas because I didn't have actually a ground type. Like I had Quagsire, which neutralizing gas was a sick bring on his end. Tom Smilebrion, a double back, get off a nice paralyze. He gets off a nice defog. Like I said before, like I just get free damage every. Oh, that crit was really unfortunate. But like I get free damage every time he wants to go for a defog. Like I played off his momentum switches. Um, but yeah, here we just went back and forth with some heal bells and air slash and hex. I was just trying to waste down those heal bells. So eventually I could play. Yeah, here now that I got rid of his Espeon, I freed to status his team. I didn't want to go for the hex here because I really wanted to get up my Stealth Rocks again. And knowing that I could live a Sludge Bomb as long as he doesn't parry me, I could always get up my Stealth Rocks again. And I think that Celebi was kind of more of a pivot here than anything. He makes a good play into Dusclops. I just wanted to spam Psychic and get his HP down. He makes an awesome pain split play and then makes a really, really good double. I kind of read that double, either going Salamence or Arcanine or Togekiss, but I still wanted to play that pair off. Umbreon comes back in. He brings in the Weezing. Here I make the Mega Lopunny play, knowing that with my HP I could live that Sludge Wave. I thought getting my Mega Lopunny back up to full HP can really break down Weezing, especially when he's losing a lot of HP from just little things from my other mons. He taunts me, goes Dusclops. Here I knock it out with Hex. It was pretty free. He goes Mega Salamence here. So this is what I thought the game was kind of in my favor. Knowing that Arcanine wasn't attacking, Togekiss defensive, not really putting anything pressure. Just Salamence was his force breaker, and with my too much of my like defense going in, like my whole entire core was just way too much for Salamence to break on its own. Here, I was actually gonna sack. It wasn't even a predict. It kind of made me look good, but I actually wanted to sack Umbreon, go Coco, to get him more damage. He went Arcanine here. I made the Wish play. Here I went to Coco because I knew that he was going to heal Bell because everything on his team was paralyzed. If he went Air Slash, it made no sense and he caught me, but there's no way that he just didn't click heal Bell here. Gets paired, very, very unlucky. I get my Wish up, and I think that's kind of game because Coco now just beats everything. Yeah, it kind of just beats everything down. That pair does suck, but it did 17%. I get my Wish back into Dormammu, and just Hex starts going to town on his whole entire team. Yeah, overall, very, very good battle to Bailey. He's a very, very good player, and I really, really did prep pretty hard. I kind of just sweat prepped against him. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, it's my back into uploading on YouTube. I play Spencer, and he has a Arceus Ghost, and I think it's like fragging out. So I play him next. I'll give you a sneak peek of his team. His team is very, very threatening, but I have a little bit of tech in the back that I'm excited to bring. But yeah, if you want to see the video, let me know. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. See ya.